Ahead of the 6th EU summit in a year, finance ministers are meeting on Wednesday to table a compromise on creating a single supervisor responsible for all eurozone banks. The so-called Single Supervisory Mechanism is seen as the first pillar of a full European banking union. At a summit in October, EU leaders agreed on setting out the legal framework for the mechanism by the 1st of January of 2013. Time is running out.
Conclusions from the European Council are, in terms of timing, that there should be a political agreement by the end of this year. So that is the context within which we work on the establishment of the Single Supervisory Mechanism. This afternoon's ECOFIN is obviously a key meeting, hopefully to reach a compromise between the member states. There is a need to have unanimity on the regulation that transfers supervisory powers to the ECB.
Key questions remain unanswered. It is unclear how many banks the ECB will directly supervise. It is also unclear whether the ECB will take more than a year to fully develop its new role. France and Germany are in disagreement over parts of the plan.
Rapid political agreement on the Single Supervisory Mechanism and its endorsement at this European Council is crucially important. The SSM is the single most important step for the further deepening and completion of the Economic and Monetary Union.
MEPs also voiced their concern over the report drafted by EU Council President Herman Van Rompuy, which sets out the summit agenda. They criticized that many of the original proposals laid down to tackle the crisis have been forgotten.
You're clearly not delivering what you have promised 6 months ago. Proposal to have fast European elections. Because the real reason why we cannot do a number of things, for example, the redemption fund, for example, a fiscal capacity for the eurozone, for example, treasury bills. We all know it. It's not a treaty, Mr. Barroso. The real reason is political, because there are elections in Germany, and before September we cannot decide on all these topics that are so important. That's the real reason.
EU leaders expect to complete the European Banking Union by January 2014, after the elections in Germany.